Welcome to a new week. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name's Dee. I live in Canberra, Australia, and I run a beautiful wellbeing studio from my home, and I just love sharing weekly videos, you know, behind the scenes of my business, and just sharing my passion and love for aromatherapy, and I guess just ways that you can create a life filled with more joy and more ease. And yeah, just a little bit more happiness in your everyday life. We didn't do a video last week because it was a huge, hard week. I had a funeral for someone very, very, very close to us on Monday. So last week was just a bit of like just doing what I had to do and not much else. So yeah, we are into a new week this week, and I actually I have a part-time job as well as running my wellbeing studio, if you didn't already know. And yeah, so I'm not going to my part-time job this week, which is really good. It's just giving me a chance to have a day off and to also just have a bit of a catch-up day, which is what I'm doing today. Normally I'll go to my part-time job this afternoon. I just have the afternoon to have a bit of a catch-up in the wellbeing studios. Yeah, and I'm just, I guess, kind of thinking of this week as setting myself up for a nice, slow reset into life, into work, to everything. Because, yeah, the start of this year has not been fabulous. So I have shown in the past that I have done to-do lists for kind of each area of my life, and those to-do lists were getting a bit kind of just full of notes and scribbles and things crossed out and new things added. So what I did last night was I went through all of those and just separated one list for business, one list for personal, and then I also have a separate one just for YouTube, because YouTube's kind of a bit of a side project, kind of ties into my business, but it's also like just a personal little project that I love doing. So today is a business catch-up day and a little bit of a personal catch-up day today as well. So what I do is I have these kind of almost like master lists, I guess, of things that I would like to do in the near future, in the coming weeks. And then what I've done is I've actually taken from those and done a to-do list for today. Now, I might be being a little bit ambitious, I'm not sure, but I kind of think once I get into these things, each one might not take, or some of them anyway, might not take quite as long as I envisage. I mean, there are a couple of other things I had to do that I managed to get done last week, so that was good. Like I had to make some tea, I had to make some facial oil, some skin elixir. So yeah, I got those things done, which was good. But yeah, I have a few things on my list here. Then I'll probably do this tomorrow. I'd like to film a YouTube video about scrapbook journaling, because I've started to do that. So, and then obviously start this vlog, which I can tick that off, and just, yeah, share my week with you. And then I have a few personal things to do today too. What I want to do today is sort through all my emails, delete file, just declutter my inbox basically, which that might take a little while. I might just leave that till last, because I can always just do that while I'm sitting in front of the TV tonight or something like that. I've got to do a price for an oil for a client, which shouldn't take too long. That should take like 10 minutes. Then I have printed out my post-treatment little forms that I give to clients. So I've just got to guillotine those, cut those up. And then I've also got to print some intake forms, like client history forms, and just notes forms that I make after each treatment. So I might set those to print very shortly, so they're just sitting on the printer for me to put away. Then I need to order some heat packs, because we are coming into that time of the year. So yeah, order some beautiful new heat packs, because I'm fresh out of those. And then I want to do a social media post schedule, which I just need to kind of play around with the one I've already done, because I haven't been posting much on social media just because life. Yes, I want to get back into that, and I find if I've got that schedule, that's really helpful content-wise. And then I've just got some batch recording. Whenever I make products, I just record the batch number of all the ingredients and all that sort of stuff, and I just haven't put that into my spreadsheet for a couple of things that I did during the week that I mentioned, the tea and the skin elixir, so I just need to update those. And then I want to just do a bit of a reset and clean in the Wellbeing Studio, because over the last month or so I haven't kind of just done those extra little bits and pieces that I do, like clean skirting boards, and you know, I just need to make sure the products aren't dusty and all this sort of stuff. I don't think they are, because when I see that they are, I dust them, but I haven't just done that proper, like kind of weekly clean the last few weeks. So I want to go in and do that. I also, I think, now have pretty much everything to do my little makeover in the Wellbeing Studio. Now, I was going to do that tomorrow, but I also kind of feel like I need just to take a little bit of a break from work, just to take a little, just give my brain and yeah, just my mental and emotional sort of how can I say this? Yeah, just from a mental and emotional point of view, I think I just need to do something that isn't work. Just give myself a couple of days to, yeah, just step away and just have a little bit of a break. So I'm really excited for doing that little makeover in there, but also I just want to take, because I think it'll probably take an afternoon to do, so I won't have time to do it today. But yeah, I was going to do it tomorrow, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. But I think that might wait till next week, so I can just take like maybe next Wednesday and just, yeah, just go in there and be creative and just kind of, I've actually got a little bit of a floor plan. Like, I'm not moving the basics around, but I'm moving all the like little decor and bits and pieces around just to, yeah, just to freshen things up. So yeah, that's exciting, but probably won't get to that this week. And then on the personal front, I need to do a shopping list so we can go do some groceries. I bought some placemats for the Wellbeing Studio that I'm not quite happy with, but I know the ones I want to get, so I want to go and swap them at Bed Bath & Table. I want to book a hair appointment because I've had to find a new hairdresser, and I want, not due for a hair appointment till that May-ish, but I want to get that booked in. I have found somewhere I want to go, so I will book that in today. I've got some bills to pay, which I'll probably do tonight. And then I've got a couple of dresses that need an iron and a steam. One to wear on Friday, because we have a memorial service to go to on Friday in Sydney. And then I've got another little dress. We're going out for drinks on Thursday night with some friends, so that just needs a bit of an iron. The sleeves need a bit of a steam because they're a bit hard to iron, so I want to do that. Might just do that tomorrow. And since I've got a few days off, I want to do my nails. Am I going to get to all of this today? I might not get it all done, but we are going to just work through the business stuff first, the work stuff first, and then we'll do probably the other stuff this evening. Anyway, I've been rambling for quite some time now, so I'm going to go and start doing all of this. I want to show you some stuff first. I have bought in the after payday sales. These weren't on much of a sale because they're a new item, but from Muscle Republic I bought these lovely new white t-shirts to wear for work, because my other ones, they're super old. They're still kind of okay, I can still get away with wearing them, but I needed something new, so we can have a nice white t-shirt with my black flares for work now. Really happy with these. They're soft, they fit well, they're nice and fitted, and yeah, super soft. So yeah, I'm really happy with those. I always just like hesitate to buy things online that I haven't had a chance to try on, but really happy with those. And also in the after payday sales, I did a bit of a makeup order. These were all 50% off, and they're reasonably priced in the first place, so they were all 50% off, plus I had a $30 voucher from when I say they, Nude by Nature, they stopped doing their loyalty program, so they sent me a voucher for my existing loyalty points, so that was cool. So I had $32 or something there, so all of this only cost me $61 something. So I got 2 of my favourite foundations. That's just their Natural Mineral Cover Powder foundation. Then I normally just have one of their compacts in my handbag just for touch-ups during the day, which is really nice. Bought a new concealer and then a lovely lip gloss, which I really like that lip gloss. Then I also got a shimmering loose eyeshadow powder. There we go. This looks good. It's not quite the colour I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a touch more kind of like cooly pinky. And it's very, I think it's going to be a pain in the butt to use, to be quite honest, because when I take this lid off, it goes everywhere. I'm going to, like, when I use it, I'm going to need to make sure I put a tissue down, open it up, put it on. But I just wanted a bit of a, oh look, see, I've already got some on my fingers there. Yeah, just wanted a little bit of a new eyeshadow, but yeah. Anyway, I will use it. It's okay. It's just not, yeah, not quite the colour I thought it was going to be. And I haven't tried it out on my eyes yet, but anyway, that is it. That's my little makeup haul, which I am super happy with, especially at the price. I'll just put that there. So yeah, let's get some work done, shall we? Check-in. It is now Tuesday evening. I feel like I have not gotten very far at all. I have done a price for the oil for that client. I've done all my post-treatment forms, client intake forms. They are all ready to go. I have updated all my batch recording stuff for products I've made in the last week or so, and basically done a shopping list, gone to the shops, done all the shopping, went to Aldi, went to Woolworths, went to Coles. I think Andrew had to go to Chemist Warehouse. I went to Bed Bath and Table and swapped over my placemats. So I now have these beautiful round silver ones, which will go on my white round tables in the treatment room in the Wellbeing Studio when I redo it all. So I fixed that up, and that was like over 2 hours probably doing all those bits and pieces. So the afternoon has gone. So I'm going to go and make some dinner now and then probably come back in here to my office. I'm going to do tonight my social media post schedule. Just looking down here at my list. I'm going to order my heat packs. I've put the order together of what I want, so I just need to send that email off. And what have I got here? I can tick off shopping, Bed Bath and Table. Oh, I'll book my hair appointment. I'll do that tonight too. And we might do all the bill paying tomorrow. I will see how I feel tonight, because yeah, that doesn't actually take very long, but you know, it's just another thing to do, isn't it? So yeah, these things take time, don't they? You think, I mean, I was, you know, hesitant to say that I would get all of that done today, but yeah. Anyway, that is the update. If I don't see you again today, I will chat to you tomorrow. Before I go and make dinner, I also picked up this book from the library to read by Nikki French, one of my favourite authors, although the last couple of hers I've read I haven't loved as much. But yeah, and I guess I kind of stopped reading her stuff for a little while. I didn't realise she has 2 out that I haven't read. So this one is called Has Anyone Seen Charlotte Salter? And it sounds really good. It says, 1990, when beautiful and vivacious Charlotte Salter fails to turn up to her husband Alec's 50th birthday party. Her children are worried, but Alec is not. As the days pass, Etty, Niall, Paul and Ollie all struggle to come to terms with their mother's disappearance. How can anyone just vanish without a trace? Left with no answers, the Salter children have no choice but to fear the worst. Now, Etty returns home after years away to help move her father into a care home. Now in his 80s, Alec has dementia and often mistakes his daughter for her mother. Etty is a changed woman from the trouble-free girl she was when Charlie was still around. All the Salter children have spent decades running and hiding from their mother's disappearance. But when their childhood friends, Greg and Morgan Ackley, decide to do a podcast about Charlie's disappearance, it seems like the town's buried secrets and the Salters might finally come to light. Yeah, I will let you know how I go with that. We'll start that tonight, hopefully. Good morning. It is Thursday. Coffee, 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 cheers. I am just about to log on and do my fortnightly Biz Club meeting. So I'm looking forward to that. It is about websites this week. So that is going to be exciting. I think I'm looking forward to hearing what they have to say. And like, I know my website probably needs some tweaks. I know it needs some updates. So yeah, be interesting to see what little tidbits of inspiration and information I get. Yeah, I have just realized I think our fuse is gone because I'm not connected to the internet. We have this problem with a fuse of ours. So yeah, better go reset that before the class starts, and then I will update you on all my little admin stuff, which I got most of done, which is really, really good. So yeah, we'll chat after the class. Wow, that was such a good session. I have a whole little list of things I would like to do for my website, a few little ideas and just things I want to change. So that was awesome, 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 awesome. Yeah. I won't go through that with you now because I'm still kind of figuring out what and how and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that was a really, really good session. Probably the best one we have had so far, I would say. But I just wanted to update you. So I think on Tuesday night I came back and said I still had a few things to work on my little admin day list. I got pretty much all of those things done. I just haven't kind of sorted through my emails and stuff. I've done a little bit of that, but I want to go through and just sort through my inbox. I can do that over the weekend, that's fine. But got everything else done, which is awesome, and got a whole heap of like personal stuff done too. So that was great. So I had most of yesterday off. I did do a couple of little bits and pieces in the morning that I just needed to finish off, and then just had a lovely sort of relaxed coffee, watched YouTube, yeah, just did a few other bits and pieces, ironed some dresses because I'm going out for drinks with friends tonight, and then got a lovely new dress to wear on Friday to the memorial service we've got to go to. So we are all ready for that. Had to sort out parking in Sydney and all that sort of stuff. So we did all those bits and pieces. Yeah, so just going to have drinks with friends this evening, then come home, try and get to bed early. And yeah, we've got a huge day tomorrow where we'll be leaving at about 5 a.m. I think. So yeah, that is the update for now.